I'm Charlie with Midwest Adventure Life, and today we're going to be installing this wiring harness I made on this TTR 50cc Yamaha dirt bike, and it solves the problem of having to take the battery out every time you want to charge your battery. This is a great solution for long-time storage and maintaining your battery. So this is our homemade wiring harness we made. We cut this plug off of a NOCO battery plug, and then these are just some spade connectors that we connected to the end of it. So this one will connect to the battery, this will go to the dirt bike, and then the wiring harness, the NOCO plug just connects in between these. Now we're going to show you how to install it and take apart your bike to get it in. So we're going to start by taking out these two bolts here, not the middle one. And it's a 10 millimeter, and an extension makes it easier. You have to be careful that these retainers don't fall off. There's two of these. These can stay right in that plastic spot. Then once you have those screws off, your seat just lifts up, kind of pull it forward, then your seat comes up. Make sure you don't lose your two screws. Now that you got that off, you can take your socket and you can take off this. I already have my battery out, but for you guys, you'd have a battery in here. And then for this one, it's a bit difficult to take out with your socket, so grab a 10 millimeter wrench, and then you can take this one out with the wrench. Now that we got our battery holder off, we can grab our battery and then slide it in here. And then for this elastic band, it's much easier to start from the bottom and then go from the top. So we're gonna hook it up to the bottom first and then stretch it out to the top. Our yellow wire here is connected to the negative of the battery lead. Same with the green is then connected to positive. So we're gonna connect the yellow to the black. We had to tighten up these connectors here with like a little pick to squeeze them tighter. So then we're gonna put this one in here. Right in there. And then these probably be easier before you would have put the battery in, but if you guys are making this harness, make sure to put the negative wire on first because it's all the way back there, or just connect the negative before you put the battery in, and then the positive will be easy to put on because it's right there. It's a pretty big gauge wire, so they're kind of hard to move around. So make sure it's as far back as it can go. Okay. And then you got that all set, and then you can route this to the back of the bike or wherever you want to connect your charger to. We got all of our cables run. You have to be careful to make sure all these cables are positioned pretty close to how they were, or else you're gonna have troubles getting your seat on. Like these are the clips to hold the seat on, so you can't have any wires going through there. Now that we have everything all set up, we are gonna tighten these two bolts up, and then we'll put the seat back on. So we got our wire in from the battery all the way around the frame, if you will, to the plug here. We got a dust cover on it, so when you're riding around, it doesn't get all full of water and mud and stuff. Now we'll show you guys putting the seat on. Once you have all your cables run, it's a little more difficult to get your seat on than it was before, but it's still possible. So now that I got our seat on, we're gonna put these little metal retainers or whatever you want to call them right in these two spots. Then we'll have our two screws. Get these started, then we'll tighten them up with a ratchet. So we have our NOCO charger, and then we're just going to take off our little dust cap, plug it in, and as you can see, it will start to charge in a minute. Yep, so now you can see it's charging right here. So that's how easy it is to charge your TTR when it is in storage. Make sure to like and subscribe!